Snape, Snape, Severus Snape, 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 Severus Snape, Dumbledore! Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. We're looking at a beer that was sent to me by the one and only king of BeerTube, Lee L. Harlock himself. This is from Boxing Rock Brewing Company in Nova Scotia. This is the Bottle Blonde Rye Ale. It is 5% alcohol. Now, it is a little on the old side. He did tell me to do it first, July 21st. So, August, September, October. We're still under 4 months. It's not that bad, especially for a. I don't know what their filtration's like or anything, but it's not that big of an age. I thought it was worse when he said, "Do this first for sure." Okay. Ingredients: water, malt. I'm sure rye's in there. I can't actually read the ingredients, so let's see if I can get the camera to pick it up for me. I'm not using the usual cell phone. I'm using my backup cell phone, my old cell phone, so it's not quite as good a camera. And yeah, it's sucking. It's sucking. I'm sorry. Oh. Francisco Vane, go upstairs and go pee-pee. Frank, go pee-pee. Frank, go pee-pee. Burn? He didn't want to leave his daddy. That was his problem. He didn't want to leave his daddy. That is more head than I've ever gone in my entire marriage. That stuff is huge. There's really no snap, crackle, pop to it, so it ain't going nowhere. And that also means no matter how I poured it, it was really going to head up. But it was slightly coming out of the neck of the bottle, so that kind of makes sense. And if you look in the bottle, it's heading up in there too. So this may be a little infected. It may be on the rise of infection. Who knows? A little hazy, blonde colored, looks the part. As would be expected, I smell nothing on the glass. Absolutely nothing. So, let's give the bottle a shot. The bottle actually has a little bit of that rye spice and a little grassy notes to it. It's actually rather nice. I kind of wish I was getting that out of the glass. I'm gonna probably take a few swigs out of the bottle to see if the head dies down, because that's way too much head for me to even try and drink through. I mean, that's half the glass's head. Look at how heady that is. Did you really just sing that on my camera? Okay. I don't love shit. Very drying. Medium bodied. Very drying. The rye does come out. You're getting a little bit of the spiciness off the rye. You are getting a very grassy and very dirty finish, so very German and English-esque on the hopping. And I mean, I've noticed from most of the beers that are sent to me from Nova Scotia that English hops seem to be the big thing out there, which is fine. I don't hate the taste of English hops, so I'm okay with that. I'm gonna give that a shot. Because my tits are hanging out. Yeah, at least I have pants on.
Yuck. Boxed rock, it should be boxed into a rock.
And what would you give that beer out of 10?
A yuck.
A yuck out of 10? So the wife doesn't like it.
It's had yogurt raisin, so it might have dulled my palate.
Yeah, the animals in here are going insane. Yay. Yeah, so very, very smooth forefront. Nice malty sweetness. Pardon?
It's too bitter.
Yeah, the bitterness is what's coming up in the background, that dirty, grassy bitterness. The rye giving off a slight spiciness, mostly adding to the body of the beer more so than the taste, but it's making this beer more of a beer. I actually quite enjoy that myself. It's not like, oh my god, the best beer I've ever drank, but it's nice. I'd give that a 7 out of 10. I'd buy that again. There's a nice blonde ale that's fairly drinkable. I mean, it's not going to be for non-craft beer drinkers because they're going to give it a yuck out of 10. But it's not a bad beer at all to try. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful, splendiferous evening. Au revoir, a bientôt, see you soon. Bye-bye.